Hi, it's Lori, the Armchair Chef. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this is going to be a yarn unboxing. It's not a mystery yarn because I bought these things on purpose. Now, the mystery was where it came from because the box said Spin Right. Do any of you know which company uses Spin Right on their labels? I bet some of you do. I had to Google it. I had to go online and do Spin Right and keep going and going, and didn't tell me. So then I pulled out a paper from the inside and it told me. So you guys probably know, but if you don't, well, I'll tell you. It's Yarnspirations. Apparently there was some sales. I don't know where I found the sale, but clearance something. Every once in a while I'll go out and go through the sites on my bookmark. I have a bookmark playlist for crochet websites. Yeah, it's pretty long. And that's how I found out the Kramers had their boxes again, because I just happened to go there and look at the website. Pretty much the page is bookmarked that I was on where they are, so it goes right to that page. And they were in stock, so I got one. But yeah, I just put pages in there of all the websites, and once in a while I'll go through there and see if there's any good sales on. I go to the clearance, and this was Yarnspirations, and they had some yarn that it was pretty cheap. Don't think I paid much. It doesn't. I don't believe it has prices on here, but yeah, I don't pay a lot. I got 5 of each. And the first one you're gonna say, why? Why'd you do that? I got red, white, and blue pompadoodle. And why? Because I have a lot of other pompadoodle. So it's not that bad. This one's kind of fleecy. It's not yarny kind of, but it's more fleecy. But I have some tutorials saved to do things, and it's on the list. It's on the list. See, look, you can do that. You can make a rug. You know how you make that rug? You go get the carpet backing from Dollar Tree, and you can do it that way. I saw a tutorial, and so I bought 2 of those. And you can cut them whatever size you want and make yourself a little rug. Now, I probably can't do that unless I use the, make sure the yarn's very washable, because I have dogs, and, you can't have nice things if you have dogs or kids. So, but yeah, I did get... Oh, apparently they come in bags of 3, and I bought 6. I bought 5, so I always do that odd number. I just heard, didn't Crystal just say she buys things in odd numbers too? But they come in bags of 3, but I didn't buy 6. 3 is odd, but 6 would be even, so I bought 5. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not sure. 3, 6, 9. 6 is even, but 9 is odd. Anyway, I got 5 of those because, yeah, I have other pompadoodle. I have pink, and I have blue, and I have all kinds of pompadoodle that I bought because it's interesting stuff, and I do have projects for that. I wouldn't give that to anybody that would be mean if I gave that to somebody in a mystery box or something. Maybe a giveaway. I could save it for 4th of July. Give it to somebody in a 4th of July giveaway, and then they can give it to somebody else. Okay, and the next thing was, it's very hard to find cheap reflective yarn. So I bought reflective yarn. I bought 2 of them. They had a gray and a green. It's not that bright, but it's reflective. And now I have some reflective yarn. Now I made my son a hat, and this reflective stuff would break and crack off and would get stuck in his hair, because he's got that beard thing going, because they do that here in Utah. So I just gave him another hat that I had made a while ago that has the reflective in it. So it's in the whole thing instead of just being maybe in the band or something. I had put it in the whole hat, so it's real reflective. He's a tow truck driver, you know. But maybe just using this as stripes might work better, and it might not break off. But I was thinking about doing some dog coats. I could do like the granny square dog coats, or do the dog coats with some of this reflective. Even though I don't really take them out that much, we don't like go walking at night. But I don't know. I could do it, do some hats with it. But the gray and green is nice. The green is real pretty to mix in with a lot of other colors. The black, and the gray. Do the gray with the pink and anything. So I got 5 of those. And that was apparently Yarnspirations. So I'm going to put those in the bag. And they came in crinkly things. So if you're new here, this channel is going to be my Armchair Chef shop. This playlist is my Armchair Chef shops playlist, because those are things that I bought that I know what I was buying. Now, if I'm buying mystery boxes, I have a playlist for Mystery Yarn Madness, and there's quite a few videos on there if you want to go look at that and you love watching people open things and they don't know what they're getting. I have a whole playlist. You can just turn it on and watch it, you know, while you're napping. Drink it in while you're sleeping. So I also have a playlist for eating, because I did a lot of taste tests. In April, it was my birthday, and I did everything that tasted like birthday cake. And I had a lot of giveaways, and I wore funny hats and funny glasses and all kinds of things. I had so much fun. And if you watch the last one, I have this big old birthday cake made out of yarn. You got to go watch those. April, that was a good month. In June, I had popcorn month. Everything, all different flavors of popcorn. And I ate all that. And that was really fun. Some of them were good and some of them weren't so good. And I'm still finding flavors of popcorn. So every once in a while, I'll pick one up and get it. Then I have a playlist for cooking, because I did some cooking. Don't do as much anymore right now, but I did some cooking of some things. My mom's beans, some chicken, some air fryer chicken that was so good. A corned beef cabbage soup. Oh, that was really good too. And there were some things that weren't so good. My chia pudding didn't turn out good, but now I know how to make it. I make it great now. I also have a Ninja Creamy, and I've been making my own ice cream, and that's perfect for winter, but I'm trying to experiment with that and perfect it so I don't have too much sugar in it, so that I could actually eat it. And I don't want the banana base all the time, because I don't want my ice cream tasting like banana all the time. So, because, you know, you freeze the bananas and it gives it that consistency without milk. But I don't always want ice cream that tastes like bananas. So I'm working on that, experimenting with other milks that are not cow milk. And so I have a few in there right now. I leave them out. I've transferred them from the original mixing container into like Rubbermaid containers. And if I stick it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, I can, you know, get into it and eat some of it and then just put it back in the freezer. Because I'm the only one here. Nobody else is going to eat any of that stuff. So it's okay if I double dip. And I have a playlist for shopping, eating. I have my dogs. They have a few videos. My favorite YouTube channels. I have, when I first started, I was putting up some of my favorite channels, but I have like 350 channels on my playlist. And if I didn't like them, they wouldn't be on there, so I can't put them all up. But if you ever want to go check out my playlist, I have a lot of things in there. I have University of Human Anatomy, where they use cadavers as training tools. Crime scene cleanup. That's a little creepy. I have 2 morticians that I follow. Carrie and gosh, the other one reminds me of Abby from NCIS. And I have some people that go to graveyards and talk about people that are in the graveyard, in the cemeteries, and what happened to them. Very interesting. Yeah, crime. I have some Professor of Rock music channel. I have crafting channels, shopping, people that go do shopping, organizing, Clutterbug, Frugal Fit Mom. I love her stuff. I have so much variety on my channel because, we're all like diamonds, multifaceted. We have all these interests, not just yarn. I know you're here because you probably like yarn, but I have so many other things that I like. I just record it all. And if you want to watch it, you can watch it. If you don't want to watch it, move on to something else, because that's what I do when I'm out on YouTube. If it's something I don't really want to watch, I don't watch it. There's so much more out there to see. But when I do have my TV on, everything gets watched all the way through, because I do watch everybody's stuff that's on my playlist. So they get watch hours from me. I may not comment, I may not thumbs up because I'm on my TV, but they do get watch hours. So that's just as important as liking or favoriting. You just watch stuff all the way through. If you go to the bathroom, just leave it on, let it roll, come back. You can, go back and watch what you missed. So I have another shopping right now that I'm going to go. This is a sale. I think a lot of people hit this sale because it was furls. This was furls. I could have swore I just already did this one. Did I already do this one? I did. I already did this video. Okay, well, never mind. I'll cut this part out. Okay, well, that was my Yarnspirations shopping trip. Okay, well, since I only have one store, one shopping haul to talk about from Yarnspirations, I'm going to show you an FO. This is that project I was working on from Sarah Satch. Was her mix mash of her Christmas scarf. Well, I decided to make a cowl, and it's done. I did it double-stranded, all of it double-stranded. I started with the gray, and I went to this red. This was very thin, and I should have doubled it up, but it was very thin. So I put that there, then I did a red and white, then a green and white, then the green and red. Then I did my buttercream, the pink and the red buttercream. Then I did a pixie dust green with a dark green. And then I did the dark green with the white. And then the white with the red. And now I'm back to the gray, to the beginning. And when I went ahead and attached it, and I didn't really do it properly. I didn't do the last row of double crochets when I did it. I didn't realize that till I started sewing it together. But I went ahead and did the, I believe I did the single crochet inside. I think that's what that is. I'm not sure. I hear people talk about a crab stitch, but I don't know what a crab stitch is. I guess I could look it up, but this doesn't need to be two-sided. It just needs to be one-sided. So I sewed that up, and there were a lot of ends, but you know what? It didn't pain me to do the ends. Not as much as I thought it was going to. So this is a cowl, and it's self-bordering, because when you make it, you chain 4 at the end and come back in. So you have these little knobs on the edge. So you don't have to put a border on it. That is kind of her idea there. So you don't, it would be hard to put a border on this. So it looks kind of almost finished because little knobbies. So this is I guess the scrappy Christmas cowl. And this is nice because it will go up over your ears a little bit. Get a little cold, you can rub it over your face and your nose, which we have to do sometimes here because it gets a little windy. It's not very thick and dense. So you're not going to, you know, it's not for like heavy duty snow. But yeah, you can put this up here, put your jacket on, put your sweater on. You got your head's a little, your ears are covered. Your jacket's going to go up over your neck anyway. So yeah, this is kind of cute. I'll probably be giving this away to somebody. And because I've never really made anything that I really like to keep for me. I never made a hat that I really like. Not yet. I'm working on it though. Now I do like that Christmas one. It's a little big for me, the Divine hat, but I do like that one. So I'm looking for another hat pattern that I can just pop them out like that. Divine's not too bad, but yeah, Lisa has that one that I was looking at. It's really plain, but you can always do something with that. You can always do a puff stitch here and there, or you can do a you know, you can switch it up. If something's just plain double crochet, you can switch that up easy. All you have to do is put something else in there that is a single stitch. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be a puff, a popcorn, a bobble. As long as it equals one stitch, you've got one stitch. So putting little balls around the hat is cute. I've seen them do that. So if you just want to change something up, you can do that. You could do a window pane, you know, skip one. There's a lot of things, as long as you match up stitch per stitch with stitch. That's what I've learned. If you're doing a fan of 2 with a space, you got to make up those 5 somewhere else. So you have to like skip 2 here, skip 2 there, or something to make up those other 2. That's why you skip 2 and then do your fan, skip 2, because that equals number per number across the whole thing. The top and bottom both have to match. So I'm going to leave it at that because that's an FO. I have some whips that I'm not going to go into at the moment because I still want to work on them before I show them to you. I want them to get further along. And so that's it. That's what I'm going to do. That's my video. And I think that's, oh, I'm going to have another one. I got to do another one. So I will talk to you soon. Check out my channel. Check out my other okay? Go check that out. And I will talk to you later. I got more coming. Bye.